New into stock, we have a Mercedes-Benz C-Class 2.1. It's the C200 CDI SE Executive 7G-Tronic Plus. It's a saloon, a four-door. It's 2013 on a 63 plate. Has done 55,000 plus miles. I'll tell you exactly when we get in. Fuel economy, very, very economical. Urban 46.3, extra urban 64.2, and combined 56.5. 0 to 60 time of 9.1 seconds, a top speed of 134 miles per hour out of 136 brake horsepower, 16 valve engine. Road tax, 6 months is £77, 12 months is 140, so again that's pretty cheap. MOT'd until the 13th of the 9th 2019. Good colour combination. The pale blue metallic with black Artico leather. We've got the 5 double spoke alloy wheels, the chrome window surrounds, reversing sensors there in the bumper, kind of an integrated rear boot spoiler, electric boot release, plenty of room in the back here. It's got all my camera equipment in the moment, so it looks a bit packed, but there's plenty in there, plenty of room. Nice and roomy in the back, plenty of headroom here. That's your rear Parktronic visual display, shows you where you are, where you're likely to hit. Seats are nice and high, headrest, rear centre armrest here with a little gadget that flips out and serves as a twin cup holder. Lots of legroom. I've got my seat a little bit forward from where I would normally have it, but even so, it's not bad. I'll just take you for a ride in it. Two keys, the type that plug in the dashboard, not a blade, but equally as good. I'll get the service history. Usual thing with Mercedes with digital service history, or with any car with service history and no service books. Here we have the printout, and the first service was done at Mercedes-Benz Retail Group on the 15th of 7th 2014, 13,432 miles, and then on the 21st of the 6th 2016, that's 16,863 miles. Now that's the digital service history from Mercedes-Benz. Now, as happens when people don't go to Mercedes-Benz and they prefer to go to the local dealer, then of course they've got no real service book. That just tells you what to do. So in this case, we have in here another rocket scientist who I think it's Craigie Bank Garage. We can see the telephone number there, but they've stamped and then written over, so you can't make head and tail of anything. But it was the last service on the 14th of the 8th 2018, service and MOT at 49,986 miles. So it's ready to go. Car's done 55,527 miles at this moment. I'll just take you for a ride in it, just get comfortable. It's electric seats, manual reach adjustment, but electric tilt and slide back, and also height adjustment there. So just get comfortable. Nice front centre armrest. It's an automatic. It, as I said before, it is a lovely colour. It's pale blue metallic. I'm not sure. I think they used to call it Chalcedony blue, but whether it's still that or not, I don't know.
Try and find me. I'll say something out loud.
So that's audio streaming. The Born Identity come in an audio book. Let's get everything sorted. Height and reach adjustable multifunction steering wheel. Seats are very, very comfortable. Let's just see what we can do from here. There we go. We can adjust the Bluetooth audio, change tracks, and then flip across the audio, telephone. It's got an eco switch. I think the eco switch is the stop mechanism, which anybody watches my videos will know I hate, and is the first thing to switch off. I often wonder what I'd switch off first, the stop-start switch or rap music on the radio. It annoys me that much. There we go, nice engine, nice turn of speed, very, very smooth gearbox. You can, if you wish, just knock it over like so, and that changes down, knock it back, and we can change up. We've got economy and sport there, so back to economy. Got cruise control on the left here. You can answer telephone calls on the right, or alter the volume on the vehicle. Global lock in here. Got new camera setup, so I just forgot about that one there. We can try everything else. It's perfect. Got attention assist there. I think that just usually shows you, let's see, ESP attention assist activated. So we'll leave that on. Your dash consists of fuel gauge on the left, then we've got coolant temperature, in the bottom it shows you your lights, what's on, speedo in the center, along with what gear you're in, your information in the center, and then rev counter on the right. No messages there. Sun's bright today. Ideal size vehicle. We must remember to show you the Parktronic if I can, but the display, front and rear parking sensors, the display is just on the top of the dash and also on the headlining at the back. You can see the display for your reversing sensors in your mirror there, so and it also tells you which side. You're getting close to an object. Had a couple of these C-Class myself and used a few. Very, very nice. And one thing I do like about this model of C-Class is the gear stick is in the center where it should be, and Mercedes have taken to put in the gear selector on the right hand side where you would expect your wipers to be. Nothing quite straightforward in a Mercedes-Benz. You've got a foot brake, of course, and foot brake that's either on or off, and you knock it off by pulling this switch here. sort that mirror out a little bit and also check them they're working at the same time. Yep, that's that one's working. Flip over to the passenger one. Yep, so that's all working. Nice front centre armrest here. Just flip that, it opens up. There is, what is that? That looks like a GoPro size charger. USB socket in the centre there. You've got a rotary control for the audio system. Clock there, full screen. Flip it down, knock onto settings, activate Bluetooth, audio fade out. No navigation on this, but we do have Bluetooth audio streaming and an impending collision. Yeah, I thought that goes into a lane of its own, but some people make the mistake of thinking they're going to have to cross into your lane like he was going to. This has got the 5 double spoke alloy wheels, but they're not the big double spoke alloy wheels, so it's a better ride and cheaper when it comes to time to change your tyres. Plus, with the state of the roads these days, the bigger the wheels you get, the less rubber you have between you and the road, and the more you end up with buckled alloys or flats on an alloy, and it's kind of epidemic these days. You get anything with a 5-spoke wheel in that's a 20-inch or above, and you can virtually guarantee it's going to run like it's on threatening bits. Show you how to pay your mobile when we get back to the garage, but this is just it's one of those cars that Mercedes make that I was going to say there's nothing exceptional, but it's just very, very nice to drive. You can't think of any faults whatsoever. The biggest fault it has, in my opinion, is a foot brake, but I don't think when I'm driving a Mercedes-Benz I ever use a foot brake. I just put it in park and that's it. It's a proper automatic gearbox, so it's not going to go anywhere. Perhaps if you're on a really steep hill, or like that lorry that nearly rolled off a cross-channel ferry the other day, I'd probably put the handbrake on there. But apart from that, we find that a lot of other drivers are the same, because if one thing tends to let a Merc down on MOT, it's the foot brake or the handbrake, because nobody uses them, so they end up seizing up. There we go, into 7th there, nice and quiet. Gosh, I forgot to speed limiter, cruise control. Yeah, the cruise control's working. You just knock it up and that switches it on. You can press the ending and that sets the speed limit. But a few very, very happy years working at Mercedes-Benz. Had a great team, great service, a great sales admin team as well, and some very, very good lads in the workshop, which always helps when they're on your side. Again, just coming through those little bends there. Car swings from side to side and just alter the weight and change back with the steering wheel. Headlight switches are on the right here, automatic headlights. Road's a bit bumpy. It has a very, very good heater in it, which is turned up to the max. I've been stood outside for the last couple of hours photographing this and soon warmed me up. The radio here, parking sensors off. Just turn the audio up. Let's just.
Have been sent.
Onto audio. Sorry.
Face when the account was turned over to him. The eccentric, alcoholic doctor would have been overjoyed with 10 or 15,000.
The original Jason Bourne book, not the one with Matt Damon in. Lovely car to drive, nice suspension. Not too wallowy and not too hard. In my opinion, a better ride than probably the equivalent 3 Series. Got these nice black insets to the doors, door cards, the dashboard, and also around the gear tunnel here. Just there, that's lumbar support. That's better. A bit worried about the view from this camera because in order to fasten the headrest mount I've had to pull the headrest virtually right out, and the headrest's moving about a bit and probably exaggerating the bumps. Still plenty of heat coming out of that heater. really need to go back to putting the Mercedes-Benz symbol on the bonnet. Our valeting supplier, I think he's I think that's an old prison van by the look of it. They're not coming to pick us up, it's he's just coming to bring us some polishes. So that's it, really nice car.